Geothermal energy gains energy from the heat of the earth in order to create steam and power turbines. It is considered clean energy due to the fact that it does not use fossil fuels and it is always renewable. It is underground and helps bring power by heating water, just like generators and power plants. It is somewhat like the better of solar power, but taking interest in the earth instead of the sky. Water goes down a pipe at least 10 feet underneath the earth. When the water gets to the bottom pipe, it then turns to steam thanks to thermal energy. The steam then goes up to another pipe which powers a turbine. The turbine then creates electricity using coils and magnets, and that's how electricity is made with geothermal energy. The geothermal energy used to create steam is potential, while the motion energy that spins the turbine is kinetic. There are multiple advantages when coming with geothermal energy. The first one is that geothermal energy is clean and a renewable energy source. Unlike fossil fuels, it can be put to almost any land area around the world, hot or cold. It also has a high efficiency as well, 50 to 25% less than normal cooling systems when coming with electricity. It also takes up little space in the household, as well as have a low maintenance up to about 20 years for the pumps to start getting ruined. Unfortunately, there are also disadvantages when coming to this renewable source. Firstly, there is a small chance in which some areas will not work with geothermal energy. Then there is the fact that there is a large investment with installing geothermal energy. Finally, there is a chance in which the earth being digged up for geothermal pumps can release a chemical known as hydrogen sulfide. It isn't deadly, but can release an unpleasant smell while the pumps are being built. There is only a small chance of geothermal energy not working when finally built. It can be built almost anywhere. The real problem would be the cost of the building. The cost would be $42,000 with supplies on geothermal and installations. The price can heighten or lower depending on where the company is and what's their situation. But besides the cost, geothermal installation can be built almost anywhere. One of the greatest parts about geothermal energy is that it could create a large amount of jobs. According to an employee study, a majority of geothermal jobs, 86%, are permanent positions. These include welders, mechanics, pipe fitters, plumbers, machinists, electricians, carpenters, construction workers, and many more. Geothermal energy powers homes from all around the world. One of the most well-known turns to geothermal energy was Iceland. It was in 1987 that Iceland started to use geothermal energy, and it was made possible for most people to rely on geothermal sources as a safe, dependable, and inexpensive source of energy. In 2007, Iceland surpassed Norway in electricity generation capabilities by a large amount. If we are to create a graph, we must first know the total cost of the geothermal installation and how much money it will save us. It takes about $42,000 as an estimate of the total installation. Then there is the factor of the pumps lasting for at least 20 years. Finally, Esquire.com states that there is a 4% or $1,680 payoff every year. It also states that homeowners or businesses can get a discount thanks to government payments or an Uncle Sam payment of 30% off on how much the installation was. So the full function would be Fx equals 1,680x minus 29,400 with the Uncle Sam payment. If we do all our calculations, then the total answer for the x-intercept would be 17.5. If you are on a budget of less than $10,000, then I wouldn't recommend this energy source for you. But if you were a large company and had a large amount of money, then I would highly recommend geothermal energy. Geothermal energy will save the companies about thousands of dollars. It is a better plan for the environment as well. I would say if you had the money to get geothermal installation, then do it.